All right, let's see if we can get through this message where we're given this 112 and we want to decrypt it to figure out what the plain text message would be. So given all this information, I have my P, I have my Q, E, and they so nicely even found D, the inverse, or give it to me. And I can actually even check that to make sure that inverse works. So 347 times 83 mod 360 does actually check. And where did I get 360 from? Remember, this is P minus 1 and Q minus 1. All right, so my N is 13 times 31, so 403. All right, so basically what I'm looking for is I'm trying to find this 112 raised to the 83 power mod 403. Now, I have used Excel and I have a video how to actually find this fast modular exponentiation, as you will see right here, that I will be using this column now to actually go through the actual algorithm. All right, so here we go. So we first start off with A equals 1, my B equals 64, and my C equals 83. Now, you might say, where did you get the 64? What you have to do is you have to make sure that your N is between the 83, okay, so less than 83 or greater than 83, and then you take the lowest value. Okay, so these powers of 2. So 64 is definitely the closest value to 83 that doesn't go over. All right, so now based on this algorithm, I do my A times my 112 raised to my B power mod 403. And now this is where I look over here and I see that that is simply 183. Let me see if I can pick this sucker up and move it out of the way. We'll move it down here for right now. So I can see that this is this value right here, the 183 mod 403, which of course is 183. All right, we'll go through the steps now where C equals what C was minus B. I get 19. And then I take what my B was and I divide it by 2, so I get 32. All right, that's round 1. So now we look at, move you up out of the way, we'll put you over there. Now we look at round 2. Now notice over here that it says if B is greater than C, I think 32 is greater than 19, then all we do is we just half our B. So B would be 16. Now round 3, 16 is less than 19. So here we go again. My A, 183 times my 112 raised to my B power mod 403. I get 183. I look up here in my table for the 16, which would be the 391, mod 403, and I throw that into Excel. So all you have to do is use Excel equals mod 183 times 391, comma 403. Okay, to get that answer 222 very quickly. All right, so where am I? So my C is what C was minus my B, so that becomes 3, and then I half my B again. All right, so step 4, my B8 is greater than C, so I do nothing. I just simply half my B. 4 is still greater than 3, so I half my B. Now step 6, round 6, my B, 2 is less than or equal to 3. So here we go again. My last A was 222 times 112 raised to the B power mod 403. I go up here and I see the second power is 51, where I get the 51 from. So 222 times 51 mod 403. Once again, I open up Excel and I type mod 222 times 51, comma 403. Guess I should be putting asterisk for the multiplication. And I get 38. All right, I need to update my C, which is what C was, minus my B, which is 2, so that equals 1. And then I divide my B, 2, divided by 2 again, and I get 1. All right, round 7, 1 is less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to. Okay, so I go through my steps again. My A, 38, times 112 raised to the B power, which is 1, mod 403. And that you can directly type in to actually get the encrypted value. 112 is 226. Now, I mentioned this in another video. There's not, fantastic websites out there, but there's some pretty good ones, and this one's not too bad. So as you can see here, I can type in my P13, my Q31, tell it to calculate my N, which is my 403. I want it to calculate the mod, that my P minus 1 times Q minus 1. And then it says choose my E, which was 347, and check to see if it's coprime. You can even get it to calculate the D. This problem actually gave me the inverse value. And then here my C was 112, and when I decrypt, I hope that I get 226, and I do. So this website's not horrible. I mean, it won't do every single thing, and it won't show you all the steps of how they're getting the value. But these problems can get kind of crazy, but it's just another example. This is my second example. So if you're finding this one, go find my first example, because it's a lot neater. I actually typed it. Enjoy.